Watch out like 2 chains. I just swerved in a new lane.
And now, the starters for your Houston Rockets! At small forward, at 6'6" number 3, Caris LeVert. At the other forward, standing 6'11", number 1, Jabari Smith. At center, 6'10", number 28, Alfred Sengun. At guard, at 6'4", number 13, Malcolm Brogdon. Starting at the other guard, at 6'4", number 4, Jalen Green.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Okongwu in at center.
Very hard guy to match strides with. Also, Murray varies his pace, and he can stop on a dive.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Young. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
He's so excitable on the floor. You see the kinds of things Smith is capable of doing when he's out there.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me, if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Here's Green. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. And here's Brogdon from the arc. The shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
They get it back. Murray the pass to Collins. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
And Green gets it to go. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Knocked loose. The Hawks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Young's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fires from 14, and Houston again with the bucket. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, 16 feet away, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Collins has got 5 points so far. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's LeVert. Not going to go that time, and Atlanta will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Now LeVert. after the missed three from Trae Young. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Yes, that goes in. Okongwu's now got his second basket of the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
A new lineup here for Houston. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bay comes in for John Collins. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Murray. Now, here is Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. That hadn't been done in 49 years.
Bogdanovic, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Atlanta making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
What impresses me is the efficiency of Bogey's game. He works so hard to develop that consistency.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And so he hits both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Griffin kicks to Bogdanovic. Back to Griffin. Shot from 12. Good. He hits the jump shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Olynyk. Houston moving it around. Pulls up. And they will call over the back on the play.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way. Starting at the age of 18, Bogdan spent the first 7 seasons of his career playing internationally for teams in Serbia and Turkey.
And here's Atlanta. They're on an 18-6 run. Griffin passes to Bogdanovic. Can't cash in from close range. Rockets trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focus on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
Atlanta leading by 9 to the inside. And he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Trains the three-pointer. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Collins and Capella man the post positions. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David thanks. Now Green, after the missed three from Trae Young. Got that one up quick. Green's got 10 points in the game.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
The 11-footer. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. 9-point game. LeVert. Hunter with some nice defense. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Now here's Green. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. And it's LeVert missing. Atlanta leading by 12. Here's Hunter. He takes it in. And it's Hunter with the jam.
What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
Brogdon kicks to Şengün. Here's the screen from deep. Green. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And the confidence Brogdon has in himself, it's infectious. Skilled at recognizing when to let it go.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Checked in for the Rockets. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks.
Let's make some noise for your Hawk City Texans.
And stolen by Şengün. And it's the Rockets on the break. And here's Green outside. And another 3 for Houston. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones. One of the stories of the 21-22 season was the breakout success of DeJounte Murray.
Greg, he improved his stats in essentially every category, averaging over 20 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds, while earning his first All-Star appearance.
Now here is Smith following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Şengün passes to Smith. Over Hunter. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Smith.
A shooter of Smith's skill can be dangerous, but defenses will only get better as the season progresses.
Now here's Murray. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor that has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
It has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defenses well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bays checked in for John Collins. Griffin comes in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanović in for Trae Young. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Atlanta making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And in addition, their three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Flashing move from Bogey, capable of creating for himself.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Rockets trail by 7. Over to the left wing. It's tipped. Now Griffin. Johnson outside. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Joe passes to Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
1:03 left here in the second. The Hawks leading by 5. Outside, Bogdanovich. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Joe. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And that one's good. Griffin.
The passing game of Saddiq Bey keeps getting better and better since he joined the association.
Olynyk dishes to Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Joe. No good with the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Nice shot by Smith.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The shot missing. And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after.
You know, right now for the Hawks, they've been on a heck of a groove.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The post bearing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jalen Green. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. LeVert the pass to Green. "16 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper. Green's got 18 points.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Brogdon against Young. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Brogdon. Defense is right there.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
Rockets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
For your Rockets.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Young. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Left side, Collins. The pass to Murray. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Green. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Young finds Murray. Banked in off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Oh, what an impressive triple drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Smitty, you gotta love how the big man Okongwu is developing.
Kevin, especially from a defensive perspective, he defends the rim with confidence And I also like his shot selection. Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Back to Green. Murray against Brogdon. Here's Şengün. Hunter grabs the miss.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Here's Young. Rebound by Smith.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And it's Green bring it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete. Very explosive.
Houston making some changes. Saric comes in for Şengün. And it's Crowder in for Smith. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdan Bogdanović comes in for DeJounte Murray. Pass to Hunter. A 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanović. Bogdanović has got 3 assists tonight. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And stolen by Hunter. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul. Hayes checked in for the Hawks.
Team foul. On the floor for the Hawks, Saddiq.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Outside Bogdanović. Young, a screen on Green. Bogdanović wide open. Offline with his 3. Rockets trail by 13. Brogdon kicks to Green. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Young passes to Capella. Now Bogdanović. Capella trying to free himself up. Bogdanović, no luck.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
The shot by Saric, no good.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Capella sets a screen for Bay. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Green against Bogdanović. Fires, high post. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Green.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Young looking around. Kicks it out to Bogdanović. From outside the arc. And that one is off. And Houston the other way. Now a timeout called by Houston.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Atlanta making some changes. Johnson comes in for Hunter. And Griffin subbed in for Young. Here's Joe. Off target with his 3. The Hawks leading by 8. Pass to Bogdanović. Here's Capella. Here's Griffin, and finished off by Griffin.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Here's Joe. He's guarded by Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Bogdanović dishes to Griffin. Johnson outside. Passes to Bay. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Bay's got 5 points so far.
A volume 3-point shooter at his position. Saddiq Bey doesn't lack confidence pulling the trigger.
Joe, good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Outside Bogdanović. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. 1 second left. Joe, good. Joe's got his second bucket of the night.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Okongwu, Griffin out there with Murray. Then it's Collins, and it's Bay in at the three. LeVert from outside. A shot off that time, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Murray outside. Offensive rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
First personal foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Pass it around to get ahead of the defense and put it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Griffin.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Young pass to Collins. He kicks it to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
The assist.
And the Hawks lead by 7.
Murray.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Brogdon with it. Okongwu covering, and that one is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Murray. And no good. The Rockets go the other way with it.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
It's tipped to the left wing. Launches it. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. They double him with Green. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Murray for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Young. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Collins, a screen on Brogdon. Young. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
The Hawks leading by 5. Now the pass to Okongwu. Down low. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Brogdon looking around. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there. But then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
And the Rockets making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And he's good on the second. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Outside Collins. Here's Young. And the shot goes down. And it's 7 points for Trae Young.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
It's T-shirt time! Get on your feet!
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Trailing here by 8. Şengün with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Green against Murray. And the feeds it to Collins. 2 minutes. Young outside. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Young. Another shot. That shot missing. Smith with the defensive effort. Pass to Şengün. Stolen by Collins. They push it up 4 on 3. Hunter against Brogdon. Hunter kicks to Young. And he converts the layup. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Green passes to Şengün. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
No fear in the eyes of Green. Willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Young against Brogdon. Lets it go from deep. And Trae Young hits from deep.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
From deep, Green. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And with the game tight, Green gets even more in that zone and ensures he's delivering what his team needs.
LeVert's checked in for Crowder. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And guys, they've got the choice to make here. Go for the quick foul and send them to the line, or do you try to D up to get the stop? I'm sure they'll go for a quick steal. If they don't get it, the foul may come. That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And so they foul intentionally.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He's looking cool and in control. Trae Young not afraid of the high-stakes situation.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Here's Green. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would like to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for the Hawks.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
There's Green with the 3. That shot off. And so the Hawks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. We've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you very much.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith